everyone. So today we are going to be doing another soap video for the fall collection, and this one is a little bit different than all the other soaps. I feel like once you see the whole collection together, this is kind of one that sticks out a little different from the rest of them, but I still love how this one turns out. It's honestly one of my most favorite soaps I've created in a long time, and I can definitely tell this is going to be a soap I want to bring back year after year. So this soap is inspired by berries and berry picking, which is the name of this soap. So if you guys are interested to see how this one turns out, then please keep watching. Okay, so we are gonna get started. I have my lye water here. This already has my sodium lactate in it, and I have my base oils here, and I have already added my fragrance oil to this since it is a non-discoloring fragrance oil. So the one I'm using today is from Nature's Garden. This one is called Black Raspberry Vanilla. It's kind of funny that vanilla is in the name because this does have 0 vanillin in it, so it's not going to discolor my soap, which is always a good one. So I went ahead and add that to my base, and I'm going to split this off into 3 different colors after I add the lye water. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I have these at the temperatures I'm wanting to work at. So I'm going to start by just adding my lye water here. Okay, and now with my stick blender, I'm going to blend this to emulsion. Okay, so I have that all mixed up. I want to keep this super light, that way I have time to work with it. I've never used this fragrance oil, so I don't know how it's going to react. So I'm just going to play it on the safe side, try to give myself as much time as possible. Okay, so we are going to split this into 3 different colors. I am going to just kind of eyeball this, do about equal thirds. It's okay if they're not exact. Okay, so for the 3 colors we're going to be using today, the first one I have here, this one is just a titanium dioxide. This is from TKB Trading. I'm just going to give this a quick little stir, make sure I get it all incorporated, and that's going to go in this one here. Okay, our second color is going to be a blue color. This one is from TKB Trading. This one's called Sky Blue Ultramarine, and this one, I have it all pre-mixed up here. This one's a really pretty blue color. Sometimes blues can be a little bit weird. I have another blue color that looks like almost exactly like this, but no joke, it does the weirdest things whenever I use it in cold process soap. So, no joke, one time it literally went from this color blue and it turned to a peach, a straight up like salmony peach, and then it went back to a kind of blue color after it cured, which was such a weird color. Okay, and the third color we're going to use is this one here. This one is called Raging Raspberry from TKB Trading. It's just kind of this really fun electric purpley raspberry color, so that one is going to go into here. Okay, so I've got my 3 colors here. They are starting to set up just a little bit, so I do want to make sure I got these all mixed in really well and get ready to pour these. Okay, as always, we are going to be using the 10-bar mold that I have, and I'm just going to start by doing some pour. I kind of want to do a 1-pot swirl, or all in the pot swirl, however you call it. Tried that last time, but I feel like it didn't turn out like I wanted it to, but we're gonna give it a go again. I just really like experimenting with different swirls and trying to see how they all turn out. So I'm gonna take the blue, I'm gonna pour it over here, and I'm gonna pour it over here. I don't want these to mix too much. I do want there to be a little bit of mixing, but I don't want it to model too much. So okay, and we'll save a little bit of this to put on top if we feel like it. All right, and then the purple we're gonna do in here, more towards the front, and we're gonna do it in the back here. And again, we got just a little bit we'll save to do on the top. Okay, so now we're gonna take this. I am just going to swirl it around and let it do its thing. just gonna tap this just a little bit, get it to fill out a little bit. I feel like my table is a little bit uneven. Okay, just to level this out a bit, I'm gonna stick a little piece of cardboard under this side, and that will help level the soap out just a little bit more. Okay, I am going to swirl the top. I'm gonna turn it this way so I can see it a little bit better. It doesn't really matter. This isn't really something that is gonna be seen because we're gonna do a frosted top, but it's just so much fun to do. I love like swirling the soaps. Just kind of playing with it. It's a lot of fun. So no one's really ever gonna see it, but I'll know it's there. Okay, so now that I have swirled the top just for fun, I am going to set this aside, let it harden up a little bit, and while that is setting up, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on mixing the soap frosting. Okay, I have my piping ready. I used the Raging Raspberry color from TKB Trading, and I also did a little bit of Ye Old Neon Pink with it to kind of just brighten it up just a little bit, and so this is how the color turned out. Not gonna lie, it did take my piping quite a while to set up this time, but hopefully it's good now. So I'm just gonna start piping this. I don't really do like bright frostings too often, but I love this color and I really want to do like, you know, brighter colors more often. Sometimes I just stick to white or light pastel colors, but oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Much to say about this soap design. It's really just kind of inspired by just like, you know, the scent, the black raspberry vanilla, and I just kind of wanted to go with the berry theme. I thought this would be a really pretty fall time soap just because number one, the scent of this is so nice. Oh my gosh, I love really fruity berry scents. This is a really good one, and I wanted something a little bit bright that was out of the ordinary for like a fall time soap. So even though this might not be like a typically traditional kind of fall time soap, I still think that it would be so pretty and just kind of reminds me of just like really pretty berries, and I love how this is turning out so far. Okay, so that is the piping. I do want to do some glitter. I feel like for the longest time I kind of abstained from doing glitter, and now I just can't. I just can't stop. It's so pretty whenever I do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick out my glitters. I have two different ones I'm gonna be using. The first one I have used before. I used this one on my Crescent hotel soap. This one is called Orbiting, and it is from TKB Trading. It's just kind of like a red purplish kind of color, and then this one's slightly more purpley. This one is also from TKB Trading. This one is called Adam and Eve. It's like this beautiful like lavender hollow glitter. I just feel like these two would complement each other so well, so that's the glitter we're gonna do today. Okay, now that we have thoroughly coated my workstation in glitter, I think that is enough of glitter for this. So this looks really, really pretty. Okay, now moving on, we are going to do our embeds. And fittingly, I had to do some blackberries, purple berries, blueberries. These are like a little raspberry mold, and I did a blue, a purple, and like a silvery grayish black color. I just thought these would look so pretty with it being like a black raspberry soap. So let's put these in. I kind of want to, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, I think this is a good angle. I can kind of put them in here and see it. So we're just gonna start by alternating colors. Okay, so here's how these turned out. I am dying, you guys. These are so pretty. I hope you can see these. So all of these, I feel like they're not even showing up as pretty on camera as these are in real life. These are just stunning, and this smells so good. I can't wait for this to cure and to see how well the scent lasts and how strong it is, but right now it's super strong. It smells amazing. I love how this one turned out, so we are gonna let this one cure for a couple days or so. I will come back with this soap and we will cut it and see how the inside of the bar looks. Okay everyone, it is about 2 or 3 days later. I am ready to cut these. It's still just a tiny bit soft, but it is solid enough to cut. I am dying to see what these are gonna look like. Okay, gonna start by cutting just a little sliver off the edge here. And, ooh, this is pretty. Okay, this is what the first cut looks like. This is gonna be really, really cool. I can't wait to see what the rest of them look like. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is exactly what I was wanting. This looks amazing. Let's cut the rest of these and I will share with you guys what each of the bars look like. Okay, you guys, I am absolutely thrilled with these. Like, I know I say that a lot of the times that I'm pretty happy with these, but I am truly so happy with how these swirls turned out. I think I finally kind of landed on a swirl method that produces a swirl that I love, and oh my gosh, this is perfect. This is probably easily my top 5 favorite soaps I've ever made, and oh my gosh, this one is beautiful. All right, and this is how the soap turned out. These colors are so fun. I know it doesn't really strike you right off the bat of fall colors, but this is so much fun and so beautiful, and this was just a soap that I feel like I will totally be bringing back year after year because I love the design of it. It's very cute and it always makes me think of picking berries and just the fun of that. So I'm very happy with how this bar of soap turned out. So if you are interested in purchasing one of these, they will be available on my Etsy page on November 6th at 12 p.m. noon Central Time. So I'll have the link of this in the description bar when it goes live. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and link is below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.